you had a strong start the first two games, and a couple of long ones. Just kind of take me through the thought process and how you're feeling right now.
Yeah, I mean, thought process for every kick is the same, really, no matter if it's a PAT or a long field goal. Our special teams unit, we've put in a lot of work this offseason, and Paxton's a great holder, Maddie's a great snapper, and I got full trust and confidence in them to do their job, which is a big thing for me, is having trust and confidence in my snapper and holder to get the ball down on time and everything. And yeah, we've done a great job, and they've made my job really easy so far.
Chase, you guys have had a couple big hits and really nice coverage on kickoffs so far. What's it been like to kind of have that trust in your guys whenever you send it on the field?
On kickoffs?
Yeah.
How our kickoff team is doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, our kickoff team's been doing great. Pax has been doing a great job putting the ball down there, and honestly, those guys are really fun to watch because they play with their hair on fire running down there, and like as you saw Pitt, I'm pretty sure they got scared of our kickoff team. They started fair catching and stuff, so it's fun to watch those guys go down there.
Hey, this might be the first time we've had a chance to talk to you. Why did you choose Tennessee?
Just for the opportunity here, come play in the SEC. Also the coaches here are amazing. I really enjoy playing for Coach Eckler, Coach Bro, Coach Heupel. A lot of great guys here, and yeah, that's probably the main reason.
Got a couple of your former USC teammates here.
Yeah,
as well. What's that been?
That was also a main reason for coming over here. Right when I hit the portal, I was talking with Velas because he was my roommate for 2 years at USC actually, and me and him are extremely close. And I was hoping the opportunity would come to be here, and came through. And Velas being here was amazing when I first got here in the spring. Made the transition a lot easy. This is kind of been the first time I've really moved across the country. Really, I'm from Southern California, lived Southern California my whole life. Went to USC, which is like 45 minutes from my house. So it was a tough transition at first, but Velas being here made it real easy. And then Caleb came along, this summer, and he's my roommate now here. So it's been, real seamless.
So what about all those game day traditions with Tennessee football? Taking that in, what's that been like?
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome. The Vol Walk was insane for me because we had something similar at USC where we walked and the fans were there, but the amount of fans here is like on another level. Like we walked for at least 4 or 5 more minutes longer than I did at USC, and just with people just going crazy. That's been awesome. And running to the tee was really cool. It's an honor to be a part of that tradition. And like the fans here, like the past 2 games I've played here, like those that compared to where I was previously, like those would be like big games, like with the amount of people and how engaged the fans were here. So it's been really fun to play in front of a fan base that really cares. It's awesome.
How great is it just to get back kicking field goals, in a game in a competitive setting? It's been a while for you.
Yeah, no, it has. We didn't have any fans last year in COVID, and I was dealing with some stuff last year, but it's just really a cool experience to get back out and play in a game, especially like this, like I said, in front of these fans here, in front of SEC football, and yeah, it's fun. I love going out there and playing, and it's an honor to be able to do it.
What's your favorite thing about playing for Coach Eckler so far, and what's that been like?
Yeah, Coach Eckler, probably his positivity, and just he's in his meetings you never get bored. There's sometimes a lot of meetings where it's just like you're almost falling asleep sometimes because it gets a little boring, but Coach Eckler stays fired up. He always brings the juice, and I'm really thankful to be playing for him. He's an awesome guy to play for.
Have you adjusted not to just say, when he asks you how you doing, just say, I'm good, because that's not good enough?
No. Yeah, I learned that when I first got here, because I would use like I'm good sometimes, just kind of how it is, not meaning like I'm not great, but I'm good. But yeah, I've learned to switch my vocabulary up a little bit. You're great, not good.
Yeah, we've seen the results, I guess, of you making the kick so far. How have you felt like you executed? Do you feel like you're kicking the ball like the way you want to kick it right now?
Yeah, definitely. You're not going to hit a perfect ball every time, but I definitely feel like I've been hitting the ball well. There's always room to improve on, but I'm happy with my performance so far. I'm 100% on the season. I'm going to keep that going as long as I can. So, yeah.
What have you thought of the full operation? Michael and the snaps and the hold and everything. How good have you felt for preparing for the season with the whole operation?
Oh, great. I got here in the spring. Like, one of the biggest things for a kicker with the field goal operation is that chemistry you have with your snapper and holder, because we have to keep our operation under a certain amount of time, and we got to get that thing down quick and get it up and away. And me, Maddie, and Paxton, all the special teams group, really everybody part of the group is putting an immense amount of work to get ready for this season. And being here since the spring has been a big help, just to have a lot of time to be able to go into the season comfortable with those guys.
Where would you say your range extends to?
It depends on the conditions, but I'm comfortable up to like 55 on some days. Yeah, it really just depends. Like that field goal I kicked, the longer one, the 48-yarder. There's a little bit of wind in my face on that one, and a little bit of left to right wind. So the wind and kneeling is really interesting. Kind of switches up a little bit, but that depends on the conditions. Yeah.
I know you've only played 2 games in kneeling, but just your thoughts on kind of the kicking conditions?
It's kind of similar to where I played previously at the Coliseum. Both kind of bowl-shaped stadiums, so the wind kind of swirls a little bit, and it'll switch depending on like what side you're on. But yeah, I mean, it's just something you adjust to and take into account.
I saw you listed as a co-starter on the depth chart before the opener. How much competition was there throughout camps, and how did that maybe help you going into the season?
Yeah, I mean, wherever you are, there's always going to be competition. Toby, he's been a great competitor to me. We've pushed each other to get better throughout camp. Really thankful for him and the whole specialist group. But yeah, it's great competition, and I'm happy to have been a part of it.
Where else have you gone as a kicker? A lot of guys have specific kicking coaches. Who have you kind of leaned on to help you out?
Yeah, my main coach is from back home. His name's Brad Bond. He runs the West Coast Kicking Academy down there in Southern California. He's been my main coach since I was younger, when I started kicking around like 6th or 7th grade. So I talked with him a good amount. And then I've talked with Jamie Cole. He runs Cole's Kicking. I'm pretty close with Jamie. He's been a great resource to me and very supportive of me. I'm extremely thankful for those 2 people.
Besides Coach Eckler, who else do you lean on in terms of technique type of stuff?
Yeah, we have Coach Bro, who's one of our special teams guys. So Coach Eckler, all those guys. Honestly, technique-wise, it's kind of tough being a kicker because most college coaches haven't kicked. So there's usually not a guy on the staff who fully understands like kicking, but they generally have a good base understanding. So most coaches kind of lean on us as kickers to bring them the information we know, and they kind of just look for those things and see what they say.
Chase, Sean apparently has an arm cramp over there going on. He's not used to holding the mics. Would you suggest pickle juice, or what remedy would you use for Sean?
I would usually just drink a lot of water and Gatorade, maybe some Pedialyte. I don't know.
Pedialyte's always a good idea.
Yeah, Pedialyte will be solid.
Any more questions for Chase? All right, thanks, bud.